guys, how's it going? Just put my jacket on. It's getting a little cold in here, and I forgot to turn the space heater on my room, so it's kind of cold in the room right now. It's Saturday night. I'm in my office. I just did a quick, tiny little practice sesh. It's already pretty late, so I don't want to do too much more. But, I want to, I don't want to, like, lose the embouchure. That's probably the hardest part about days when I don't practice, or just times when I don't practice for, like, a short period of time. If I go a few days or something without practicing, I start to lose embouchure, and it takes, like, a day or two to get back now, Now I've practiced enough at this point in my career where, if I miss only a day or two, I can jump on the horseback pretty quick. But if I go much longer, my embouchure really starts to fall apart. And I'm like, for me, I worked so hard to just, like, maintain this and find this again. I don't want to lose it. I know it's, maybe when I get older, at some point in my career, I won't have to worry about it as much. But, while I'm still young, I want to make sure I maintain this as much as possible. I mean, it's pretty late in the day, and normally today's, like, Saturday is one of those days where I really grind hard and I do a lot of shit, but I don't know, I've just been not feeling myself lately. That sounds really emo, but I am kind of emo. I've also been just trying to do a little bit less work per day in general, just because I don't know, I've been noticing lately it's been really easy for me to get overwhelmed with work, and I don't really like that. And I think it's just because I try to get so much done in a day, and I've started falling back into a bad habit where I think about all the things that I didn't finish and I didn't accomplish, instead of the stuff that I did, which I should be focusing on everything I did that was good for the day. And, that obviously doesn't make me feel good about anything I'm doing, so I'm trying to see what I could do to fix that. And, I've just been taking more of an attitude that maybe I just actually do take on too much, and sometimes, I take kind of the attitude like, oh no, you just gotta push through it. And I keep telling myself that I find myself winding up in this position of feeling not so good about myself, and like I'm ragged to the bone. Let's see, what are my plans for the rest of the night? Well, I was supposed to go out with some friends, but they haven't hit me back up yet. Or actually, I didn't really hit them up either, but they said they were going to hit me up to go out somewhere tonight, but they didn't hit me up. So I don't know what's the plans. And my mom's not here. The only other person who's here right now is the housemate that lives in the room upstairs next to mine. And I don't plan on interacting with him really, so it's just pretty much me on my own tonight. Yeah, so I guess until they hit me back up, I've got a night into myself for now. Maybe really by myself if the housemate leaves, but I kind of doubt that. So let's see, what do I usually do when I have a night in? Well, I usually read. I might snack and watch Netflix. Maybe, like, meditate, do some yoga, or I might just keep working. Yeah, I know that's a little contradictory of the whole, like, relaxing and stuff thing, but for some reason my best and most creative ideas come out at night, and then the worst is when I just get hooked on something, and then I'm staying up all night working on it, and I just won't stop until I finish it, and then by the time I'm done with it, it's like 2 a.m., and then I'm like, crap. And since I don't sleep with an alarm anymore, that means my body's probably going to want me to sleep extra because I stress it out by making it stay up so late, and then I don't wake up till like 10 a.m. And I need to start waking up earlier and going to bed earlier. But it's the weekend. I can go a little, I can be a little more free with my time and stuff like that. So yeah, unless my friends are calling me and hitting me up to go out, that's pretty much what I'm gonna do. First though, I'm gonna paint the nails. A little ratchet. I've kind of gotten used to my natural nails, but I really like having color on them. Also, it keeps me from biting my nails. I used to bite my nails a lot. I used to be a really bad nail biter. I mean, I've gotten so much better now. They used to be like nubs before, but like, see this one? Oh, there we go. Oh, let me back up a little bit so you can focus on the nail. Yeah, see how short that one is? This thumb one's pretty short too. Kind of chewed off the tips a little bit, but you know, overall, not too bad. It's like generally short. I mean, I can't have super long nails anyway as a clarinetist. So I saw a Facebook ad with, I don't even think it was about nails, but they had, some girl had her hand in a picture and it had these really punky purple nails. I remembered I had this like nail polish. This is more like a muted indigo purpley type of thing. You know, it works enough. I did have another purple one that I was going to use, but it was too like purpley for me. I wanted something a little more indigo, I guess. So that's what I've chosen for today. Start with the left hand. I'm always better at painting this hand first. Fortunately, this table is made of glass, so if I spill, it'll be easy to clean up. And all done. See, ding. Came out a little bluer than I thought, but maybe I'll change my mind later. Who knows? This is probably gonna chip in like a week or so anyways, and then I'll probably end up changing the color. Oh, gotta touch up this one. You know, for as tomboyish as I come off sometimes, I actually still pretty kind of feminine. Yeah, I don't know. I just feel like I give off the impression that I'm not like super feminine. And I'm not, I'll be honest, I'm not like a super feminine person in general, but that doesn't mean I don't like girly things. You know, I still like to paint my nails. I do like wearing dresses and skirts on the occasion every once in a while. You know, when I was in 6th grade, I always I was used to be part of the cheerleading team, and all the girls that were on it were like either blonde hair, blue eyes, like super girly, loved pink all the time, and like their personalities just in general were not personalities that I really vibed with. And so when I went into junior high school, I was so like anti-feminine. Like I hated pink, I hated wearing skirts. And in junior high, we had like sort of a dress code, not like Catholic schoolgirl kind of dress code, but we had to wear like the shirts with the school logo, and you know, we had a limited amount of colors that we could wear. We could only wear black, white, khaki, or gray. And they had these like khaki skirts that they sold for girls, and I almost never wore it because I hated wearing skirts. I hated skirts so much when I was in junior high. Literally, I pretty much, if I could, I probably would have worn the same black shirt and black shorts that, you know, I wore as part of my uniform. But I would not be caught dead wearing a skirt in junior high school. Let's just put it that way. And all done with this hand. Slightly sloppier. Although I actually did not bad compared to what I normally do. I'm not left-handed, so anytime I paint my right hand, it looks a little bit like a 5-year-old did it. Look, even the nubby nail looks okay too. Now I'm going to add a little top coat. Start on the left side. Boop, 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 boop. Let's go to the other hand. Ah, crap. Fix it better. That didn't do anything. Just do this one. And all done with this one. Add a little more on this one. No, now it looks like a little bit of a chunky brick, and I'm gonna have to wait especially long for this one to dry, but I think all the other ones are okay. Now, I'm not gonna really be able to do any other stuff with my hands, like, you know, I mean, reading I guess I could, but it requires me to hold the book a certain way, and I don't want to mess these up. All the activities I'd want to do, I have to be especially wary with my hands, so I'm gonna use this opportunity to work on a little arranging in the meantime. Log into Noteflight, new score. Pick the wind chord tab. That's normally the one I use whenever I'm going to start like a wind thing. And bam! Let me change all these ones to clarinet. Might change that last one to bass clarinet, but don't know yet. Sorry if the lighting is a little weird right now. I'm going to be replacing that lamp bulb with a daylight because the light it emits, it's like this ugly orange yellow light, and I hate filming in here at night just because everything looks so gross and orange. So I kind of balanced it out with this little desk lamp light here, and it focuses the light a little differently. Also, it gives some more light to reflect off my face and not just be the harsh yellow light. For the last like 2 weeks, I've been thinking of just stopping doing the Tunes Day thing for a little while. Don't get me wrong, I really enjoy making these arrangements, but it's just so time consuming to like be recording these things like all the time, and it's like I don't have as much time to practice it, so it's like I feel like I have to make the arrangement easy enough for me to just record like that on the spot with, you know, just like a little warm up, and then kaboom, I'm done. But you know, I want to feel like I want to be able to put more effort into these arrangements. I want to make them cool, because like there's so much I know I could do and that I know I'm capable of doing. Was I gonna write again? I want to feel like I can go there. I don't want to hold back just because it's like, oh well, I'm not gonna have time to practice it. It's like, that's kind of a lame excuse to me anyway, to be honest, just because I have a lot more time than the average person. You know, I'm grateful to be living a life on my own schedule and whatnot, and not have to work a 9 to 5. Albeit I still live with my mom's house, so that's a little bit of a drawback. But you know, I get free food, free rent. It's like, I'm really grateful for the things I can get in this situation that I have. Like, I'm incredibly lucky. I mean, you know, one day I aspire to kind of move out and hopefully build my own space. I think that's the thing I struggle with the most, living at home, being a musician, trying to do her own thing, living at home. You know, I don't have a steady job. I sacrifice my personal space because I live with my mom and other housemates that she rents the rooms out to, and because of that I don't really get much time to myself, and as a result, you know, I feel like very closed up. I can't be completely 100% myself. That's not to say that I'm not myself around my mom, but it's just, if I could be like myself all the time, it's just like, I feel like there's, you know, sometimes people just don't understand that you just need to let feelings out and it's not personal. Unfortunately, my mom takes things a little too personally sometimes. Sometimes I'm just frustrated, and that's just my own feeling that I need to express, you know, just frustration with where I'm at in my career or whatever. Just copy this. Arranging parts that you can copy and paste make life so much easier with this stuff. Actually, what time is it right now? Oh, it's almost 11 p.m. We're gonna go on a little trip to get matcha. There we go. Finally got my tripod fixed up to work so I can take different shots while I'm driving. Oh, there goes the parking brake. There, I fixed it. Not on the tripod anymore, but you know, at least now it's propped. I don't have to worry about the tripod sliding all over the place.
Hi there, how you doing?
Could I get a grande matcha green tea latte?
We actually are out of our matcha. I mean, we haven't gotten any in the shipment.
Oh no.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Did you want to try doing something else, like a chai tea or something?
Sure. Sure, I'll get a Thai
latte?
tea latte, yeah. God, I look so short from this height. Man, I'm so bummed that they didn't have matcha. Matcha's like my favorite thing in the whole freaking world. Like, you don't understand. I'm wearing a shirt right now that says, I love you so matcha. I got a shirt about matcha just because I love it that much. Hi, Momo. You want to come inside? Not quite as good, but you know, it's a warm drink, so it'll do. Yes, I know. Now that I'm home, I think I'm just gonna change into my PJs, grab a book, and call it a night. I know it wasn't exactly a very eventful, fun night in, but you know, I don't really do much partying these days, and I don't know, I just value sleep and preserving my body as much as possible. Although I will indulge in a good night out every now and then. So, you know, I'll take my nights in when I can get them, you know, especially since I'm teaching a lot and gigging a lot of the other times. So anyways, I'm gonna cut the vlog here. Have a good night, everyone, and catch you on the flip side. See ya!